The woman was trimming the roses when, in the next moment, she noticed something alarming. The neighbor's young boy had somehow climbed onto the balcony. Seeing this breathtaking scene, her heart instantly dropped into her throat. No matter how much Mary tried to convince him, the boy remained determined to put the little bird back in its nest. In a desperate attempt to help, she tried to cross through the thorny rose bushes, but the opening was too small for an adult to get through properly. Seeing the boy in immediate danger, Mary tried to shout to alert the neighbors, but the vacuum cleaner was too loud, and the neighbor who was cleaning couldn't hear anything. In her panic, Mary rushed into the house. With the neighbor looking on in confusion, Mary quickly ran up to the second floor, but by the time she reached the boy, it was too late. The tragedy had already struck. The neighbor, seeing Mary's expression, finally sensed that something was terribly wrong. A while later, the mother was holding her son, who had already stopped breathing, utterly heartbroken. Mary returned home in sorrow, understanding Anna's pain and despair as a fellow mother. That night, Mary and her husband went to comfort Anna, but when they went out to greet them, only Anna's husband was there. It was clear that Anna couldn't even bring herself to open the door to greet her friends. Mary heard Anna's inconsolable sobs from next door. She looked through the window and saw Anna, who seemed to be at the end of her rope. Mary felt guilty for what she might have been able to do, but didn't. If she had been a little faster, could Anna's child have been saved? The next morning, the couple was comforting their son. After all, Anna's son had been close friends with their own. At such a young age, he had lost his best friend. Thankfully, their son seemed to understand, knowing that his friend had gone to heaven. What they didn't expect was